Hello, Brian the Fanboy here, and today I'm going to review Sonic Sonic the Hedgehog 3, the movie. Now, the movie starts when, well, at this facility where these agents were, yeah, keeping an eye on this black hedgehog that was kind of like Sonic. It was Shadow, and Shadow was inside this tube, and well, he was having flashbacks to something that happened in the past, and then suddenly there was an explosion, and Shadow escaped. Now, sometime later, Sonic was having a race with Tails and Knuckles, and well, he won. Oh no, he didn't win. He to explain, at the finish line, Knuckles and Tails were there, and he was surprised that he lost. Only it turns out those were holograms, which means that Sonic won the race, but he was wondering why are they holograms, and it turns out that it was there was a surprise party being held in his honor because it was the anniversary of when he came into everybody's lives. Yes, and Ozzy the dog, well, he barked, but there were subtitles that says, "You stole my humans." Yeah, that was funny. Now, shortly, Sonic found the old cave he used to live in. Before he started living with Tom and Tom and Maddie, and yes, Tom saw it was like yes, he had a nice conversation with Sonic about his heart and all that stuff, and then suddenly agents from Gun arrive and see. Oh yes, he was let's see. Oh yes, they needed Team Sonic to go to Tokyo to help them with something over there, and yes, Tom and Maddie they told Team Sonic that they can go, and so well, eventually they arrive in Tokyo and get ready to find out what was the problem, and well, soon they met up with Shadow, and they were, both Sonic and Shadow were surprised that they looked like each other. And there was a fight, and yes, well, Shadow he got away, and the general, I forgot his name, but well, he and Team Sonic they went to this place called a Shell Cafe, and yes, they talked, and the general said that but before that happened, there was a little girl who asked Tails if he's Detective Pikachu, and Knuckles commented that he does look a Pokemon, but if Tails look like Pokemon, then that means Knuckles and Sonic also look like Pokemon. But anyway, the general, well, he was telling the story about Shadow, and well, oh yeah, I forgot to mention that shortly after Shadow escaped, he found out that he's been in stasis for 50 years, meaning he's been there since 1974. Now, anyway, the general said that back in 1974, or 50 years ago, well, a meteorite struck an area, and I think it was Oklahoma, or could be Montana, but well, government officials or military, they brought him in just to experiment on him. However, there was a problem, and well, Shadow was declared too dangerous to be released, but also too valuable to be destroyed. So he was put in synchronous stasis, so he wouldn't cause any trouble, and also to be preserved. But recently, he got away, and well, Sonic, he was shocked about what the government or military what gun has been doing the whole time. And then the Robotnik drones arrived and started attacking the cafe. And there was this guy on a motorcycle, and well, Team Sonic, they follow him, and it revealed to be Agent Stone, and well, he informed Team Sonic that Robotnik was not responsible for this, and that suddenly stole his inventions and is using them. And well, they went to this the Grab ship or whatever, and there they found Doctor Ivor Robotnik. Uh, well, he was a mess because since the last movie, he let himself go and watching TV and eating. Like he didn't want to. He gave up everything. But once he found was told about what's going on, he decided to get up and to be with Sonic and friends, well, team up, but only yeah, so he can get his hands on whoever saw his inventions. And see, eventually they met up with the well, at this place, some kind of well, the old facility where Shadow used to be held, and of course Knuckles seemed a little bit scared, and well, Knuckles he denied being scared, but I think it was Tails who reminded him, or I don't know, or Sonic that reminded him about last movie night. He was afraid of a scene from the movie Casper the Friendly Ghost from 1995. Speaking of which, May of 2025 will be the year of that movie's 30th anniversary. And plan on making a video about it, sometime during that month. But anyway, yes, well, Sonic was working with Robotnik, and Knuckles was working with, let's see, no, alone, and he was saying that there's no such thing as a friendly ghost. Uh, and also, Tails was working with Agent Stone, and they were talking about, the friendships with the people they know, like, well, Tails was talking about how he, Sonic, and Knuckles are a team, with Sonic being the leader, Knuckles being the muscle, and Tails being the catchy guy. And not only they're a team, but they're also friends. And he has Agent Stone if if he's the same way with Dr. Robotnik. But anyway, eventually, Robotnik he well found his drones, or as he like to call them, his babies. And then he met up with this old man who looks like an older Robotnik, and well, he was surprised, and well, it turns out that this Robotnik looked alike was the his own grandfather, Dr. Gerald Robotnik. But at first, Ivo he was see, I don't find the word oh yeah, skeptic about it. but then decided to question each other or the intelligence to see if they really are related. And after a few questions answered, it was said that yes, Joe really is. I was grandfather, and I was as if what really has it been all this time? And Joe said that he's been in hiding, because of what he went through because of a gun. And then turns out that he had teamed up with Shadow and well Gerald. He teamed up with Shadow and let's see. Oh yes, eventually they captured Team Sonic. But also, eh, parts of the movie they had Shadow looking through his memories, and it was revealed that he made a friend with a girl named Maria, who was the granddaughter of Gerald. Maybe she was Ivor's cousin, or yeah, maybe or sister. I don't know, but in I think something in the movie it was revealed that during the explosion in 1974, well, Maria she died. Oh no, wait, before that happened, yes, Shadow, yes, and Maria, they became good friends, played together and look at the stars. And like I said before, the accident that happened, it was the cause of, well, Maria, she died, during that explosion, resulted in Gerald being arrested and Shadow being put in stasis. Now, after Teen China were captured, well, Shadow, he got this device, which resulted in a mini black hole, which got bigger, but eventually, I think it was Tails who got a ring, a teleportation ring, and they used it to meet up with Tom and Maddie, who they're not that well. These are new hobbies, but that's because it was getting bored without Team Sonic around, and well, they asked Tom and Maddie to help them on a. Oh, I forgot to mention that during the explosion of the cafe, the general he gave Sonic some kind of key. He's supposed to unlock some unlock something very important. But anyway, yes, and well, Team Sonic the arrived on. Oh, before that happened, I forgot to mention that well, after Team Robotnik left, there was a montage where Ivor and Gerald were spending quality time together. Only it turns out it was all a virtual reality thing, and it was shown that when Stone he took off his VR headset, so he really Gerard and Ivor weren't really doing things in real life. They were just doing things virtually. Anyway, not only did Team Sonic arrive in London, but also the Robotnik team as well. And well, see, oh yes, there was a plan, and well, part of the plan was for see, oh yes, Tom and Maddie to disguise themselves as gun agents with and also oh yes, well, there was a plan where Sonic was going had to get inside, the London-based gun facility, but they also had to do something because the security that's working hard to keep anybody like Sonic out. And Knuckles' job in the mission was to break glass in case of emergency. And Knuckles has been saying like he was matched with well, I forgot the whole lines, but it was really funny. Yes, and eventually, they also managed to do some with security. Oh no! First, Tom and Maddie had to go inside. With Maddie disguised her sister Rachel, and Dom disguised himself as a. I forgot the guy's name, but he was the man who married Rachel and Sonic too. Yes, and well, Maddie, while imprisoning Rachel, she managed to get rid by security, using Rachel's attitude. And then both Tom and Maddie, they went back to the real forms. And eventually, see, they got a security code, and eventually, well, Sonic, he managed had to take advantage, of the opening that happened, and made it inside. And yes, of course, Carnage appeared, and also turns out there was another key, and it was the Robotniks who had the other key. And second item, I forgot what the item was that was being held, but they well, there was like oh yeah, it was a trap the whole time. Of course, the Robotniks, they found a way to use it to their own advantage, and they took the item they didn't need it and escaped. And well, Sonic, thankfully, this was time for Knuckles to break glass in case of emergency, and he did. And yeah, and I'll see. Oh yes, oh yes, and Shadow, he kind of like caused Tom to be hurt really badly, and well, Sonic was upset about. And see, well, Tom, he was put in an ambulance on a way to the hospital, and Maddie joined him. And well, Sonic was so upset about it, and well, he thought that there was other choice but to get the Chaos Emerald. And Knuckles swore that he would never reveal, like, who took some kind of oath to never reveal the whereabouts of where he hid it. And both Knuckles and Sonic had an argument about it, but then Knuckles decided to tell Sonic where it is, but he told Sonic that in order to retrieve it, he must first defeat the warrior who is guarding it. And turns out it was the guy who with the deputy, I guess he was Tom's second in command, of the police force, but yeah, he was playing hockey with the Emerald, and well, eventually Sonic managed to get a hold of it and went on to use it in order to fight Shadow and the Robotniks. I mean, now, as for how he got the guy got the Emerald, well, I think it is explained in the Sonic TV series. Of course, I haven't seen it because I don't have Paramount Plus, but after watching that scene, I would like to, watch the show, to see what how it all happened. Kind of like to fill the gap, yes, or fill the missing piece of the puzzle. Well, anyway, I managed Sonic use it, and once again he became Super Sonic. And went on to this space station, and what happened was that both Cheryl and Shadow wanted to use it to destroy the world because, well, how everything was taken from them, especially Maria, and well, Sonic managed to use get into the ship and maybe the rest of Team Sonic as well, Knuckles and Tails to help stop the device from destroying the world. Or maybe that came later, but well, both Sonic and Shadow they fought, and then they crash landed on Earth, and they well eventually they had a talk, and well both Sonic and Shadow resolved the differences, and decided to team up and put a stop to uh, the giant weapon, and even I was decided to uh, turn against his own grandfather. And well, you see, what happened was that I don't know which part of the movie, but it was revealed that Gerald he really had no parental care for Ivo. Uh, well, he was disappointed, but I think the only one he cared about was Maria. But anyway, Ivo felt betrayed, and he decided to his part and stop in the weapon, and he managed to do his part, and then he told Stone that uh, despite how he treated him, he did call Stone his friend, and yes, and let's see. Eventually, Joe was defeated, and the weapon was destroyed, and well, Shadow. It seemed like Shadow was he sacrificed himself, but maybe he didn't because well I don't know. I can't remember if there was a scene that shows any sign that he's still around somewhere. But anyway, the battle was over, and Earth was saved. And then we get to the scene where well, Tom, Maddie, and Team Sonic they were at back at a camping trip, and well, they decided to have a race, and well, then the end credits starting, which was like they have like the Sonic characters in their polygraph forms from one of the early video games. I don't know which, but anyway, after that there was a scene where it was late night, and well, Sonic he arrived somewhere where he didn't intend to, and then appeared Middle Sonic, uh, and he was I think he left, but then came more Middle Sonics, and they were about to attack. However, someone came and beat all the Metal Sonics, well, destroyed all the Metal Sonics, and this person happened to have a mallet. And when Sonic asked who it was, the person took off the hood, and it was revealed to be a female pink hedgehog. And of course, I'm talking about Amy Rose. Now, she didn't talk or say her name in the movie, but anybody who knows anything about the Sonic franchise knows that it's Amy. And so we might get a Sonic 4, and maybe there'll be a future movie where we get Sally Acorn, who was first introduced in Sonic the Animated Series back in the 90s, or Sonic Sat AM, since, that one aired on Saturday mornings, while Adventure the Hedgehog aired on weekend afternoons. But anyway, yes, that was the end of Sonic 3. And what do you think of the movie? Yeah, I think it's really good. I must have left some things, but I did the best I could to remember the important stuff. It's been like I think almost 2 weeks since I saw it, but yes, but and I can see how it beat the Lion Mufasa at the box office during its opening weekend. And well, if we were to have one criticism about the movie, it's because there was no Jaleel, what's his name? But yes, Jaleel White cameo. For those who don't know, Jaleel White was the voice of Sonic from the Sonic cartoons back in the 90s. The same guy who plays Steve Urkel in Family Matters. Yes, I mean, three Sonic movies and no Jaleel White cameo. I mean, well, I guess we hope that it is a Sonic 4, then he better be in it. But anyway, yes, the movie was good, and yeah, I would like to watch it again, maybe at home, once it's available to watch at home. So, yes, I think that's all I can say about Sonic 3 and this video. And also, please subscribe to my channel because it will help me a lot. And also, please share this video on social media like Facebook, Twitter, or whatever. So, that's it, and I'll see you next time. Bye.